They also had plans. How fast does a herd of cattle grow? And a herd of cattle grows very much like modern economies grow. It grows in an S curve and would taper off. They knew that you had the S curve of herds growing. You knew the exponential growth of debt, and you see the difference was how much faster the debts grew. From that alone, they knew it's obvious that the debts can't be paid. If you don't cancel them, you're going to have a domestic oligarchy growing. The mathematical models the Sumerians had were superior to any economic model that the National Bureau of Economic Research has today, or any economic central bank has, because they don't want to admit and acknowledge this simple mathematical reality of compound interest. They say debt doesn't matter because we owe it to ourselves. But who's the we and who's the ourselves? The we, the 99%, owe it to ourselves, the 1%. Yeah, that's the 1% talking. So when Paul Krugman says, just ignore debt, it doesn't matter because it's a wash. It's an asset on one side of the balance sheet, a liability, assets equal liabilities. That's simple accounting. Well, once you look at the distribution of wealth and you see the polarization of the wealth, who owes what to whom, and the growth of debt relative to income, relative to output, you see this is an unsustainable Ponzi scheme. And so this is what the Federal Reserve is facing with, without this being taught in any economic course. How do you ever keep this Ponzi scheme going? Well, you keep if the banks will keep lending more money against real estate to borrowers, and the borrowers will use this money to bid against other borrowers to buy these expensive houses or commercial office building, then they will be able to pledge these high-priced office buildings, debt-ridden as they are, to the banks as more credit. You'll have the inflation of asset prices.